All right, Palantir update here on the 21st. I think I'm going to start doing Palantir updates more often, maybe similar to SoFi, just because there's a lot of interest in them and a lot of people are in this stock. And I personally might be getting into this stock too. It's probably going to end up being one of the large cap stocks here in, who knows, a couple years, 5 years, 10 years. So it could be like Microsoft here in like 10 or 20 years. So let's get into Palantir and just go over the chart and figure out exactly where we're at. So this part right here is pretty easy to see. We have 1, 2, 3. This is where it gets a little bit harder. We could be in the fourth wave ending right here, or we could still be in the fourth wave. It just depends on what happens from here on this wave. So let's go ahead and go over that. If the fourth wave ended right here, then this is just A, B, and C like that. This took 17 days. This took till October 11th. You can do the math. It pretty much adds up to this being the C wave right here. So I have that labeled as wave 4. This is the bullish count, by the way. So now we're looking at this, and I'd be looking for a normal impulse move, but we're not getting that right now. We came back into the first wave here at 2189. So at this point, the only bullish possibility, unless there's some kind of nested move, is a diagonal. And I think a diagonal makes the most sense. So a diagonal just means the fourth wave comes back into the first wave. You can see here, fourth wave back into the first wave. I don't think it's a nested move, where a nested move would mean that this was actually just a second wave of a third wave. So diagonal is the only possibility for a bullish move from here. And the way we figure out if that is going on right now or not is look at this wave right here. And I'm going to say if this is going to happen, then I would want to see this be the bottom right here, basically on Friday. And I want to see it march up to 31 bucks over the next 3 to 4 months. This is about the same time length. November 20th to January 5th is about the same time length. March 7th to April 21st, the exact same time. So we'd want to see it start here on Monday. I would say I'm probably leaning towards the bear count more, just because if you look at this, we're in no man's land right now. We're in between supply and demand, moving average wise. We're below the 50, we're below the 20. We have the 200 down here at 1865 on the weekly. We actually close below the 20, which is bearish. And we have the 50 down here at 1777. So I would say, in my opinion, we are probably going to go lower. But I still do have that bull count in case we do just start moving up here on Monday. They did just sign another package to give more money. The more money they spend, the higher the market goes. So if they keep on doing these packages where they give money away to Ukraine and Israel, then we're going to go higher. The market's going to keep on going higher. It's just a matter of when these corrections are going to end. So if the market keeps on correcting, then obviously this is probably coming down here to daily demand. We have a gap fill here at 1789. We have weekly demand. Let's see, weekly demand is at 1717 to 1602. I would probably be aiming for these areas right here to hit the 200 DMA on the daily, or hit into these demand areas. So let's go over the count now on smaller time frames and just go over what this looks like. So this would be A or 1. This is the bear count now. The bull count is just we go up higher from here, basically. I wouldn't want to see it get below 1967 because we've already hit the 1.61 fib of this wave right here. But 1967 means this is probably a third wave of a third wave. So basically, we need a bounce right away for the bull count. If not, we're coming down here to 1967, and then we would bounce. But going back to this, we're looking at this like so. So the third wave would actually probably come all the way down here, because you'd hit 1967, you'd bounce to 2062, and then you would be looking for probably down here to 1754 for the third wave. And then we can get a bounce out of there. The bounce out of there would take us to back up here to 1916. And then you'd be looking for potentially, I would say about around 16 bucks would be my target. So 16 bucks would be my target on a 5-wave move down. So now we can kind of look and see where that goes in relation to the fib. So if this is A and this is B, 16 bucks is between the 0.61 and 0.78 fib. That's a running flat. So we have the whole thing would look like this. It'd actually be like this: A, B, C, like that, down to 16 bucks. That's right around weekly demand. And then after that, you would see potentially higher now too, because if we're in a diagonal, we only have one more wave to go, and we probably just hit 31. But if you come down here to 16 bucks, then you have a chance to do another 5 waves from 16 bucks. This first wave was probably not going to give me very good information. But anyway, you'd hit 31 bucks either way. So diagonal, 31 bucks, or we come down here to 16 bucks and then go up and potentially go even higher than that. This is the last gap fill that I had in the chart. So that would be my first target. But who knows, if the market, if SPY goes to, or SPX goes to 6,000, 7,000, then you could see Palantir go to 40, 50 bucks. Why not? So in summary, basically we are in a fourth wave of a diagonal, or we're in a C leg of a fourth wave. So the fourth wave would end over here, or it ended right here, depending on what happens tomorrow. And if we were in a C leg, I'd be looking for 16 bucks as your bottom. So you have another $4.50 to go down, and that would hit into weekly demand, and I think daily demand is right here, and then weekly demand is a bigger box. So that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I'll probably start doing these videos more often, just to kind of go over where we're at. This one's a little bit longer because I'm going over the full count, but in other videos, I'll probably do this a lot less and just go over the short-term count. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, subscribe, hit the like button, and I will keep you updated here soon.